We just have inaugurated a truck driving academy here at Salam Children's Village. And this academy, yes, serves as an integral part to the TVET system, the vocational training system here in Ethiopia, but at the same time has a larger impact to the overall logistics and transport sector in Ethiopia and its neighboring countries. As Ethiopia is a landlocked country with a lot of road movement and cargo and trade happening primarily by truck, it becomes a critical sector, one, of high levels of employment, and two, risk for businesses in terms of their assets and goods that are moving on a daily basis.
For the truck business, regardless if it's in transportation, logistics, or construction, the drivers play an important role. The truck is a heavy investment for any company, so it's important to have professional drivers to make sure that the trucks are driven in a safe way, that the cost of maintenance, the cost of operations are very low. So having professional drivers will help the logistic and construction companies to be profitable and to be competitive.
These kind of schools are capital intensive, and to try to balance the ability to deliver quality training in a sustainable way, we are trying to deploy new technologies.
We have renovated an existing building that was standing empty and was not in use for the last 5 years, or even more. With that, we have put in place 3 classrooms, simulator room and a computer lab, and also like a multi-purpose space, which can be rest area for the students. And in addition, we've constructed a training ground.
More than 40,000 metric cube soil has to be displaced from that area to make it flat and level. And also, most of the installation and commissioning work have been done by ourselves locally. That makes it more sustainable when it comes to running it effectively.
I think there are all the basics to succeed, because there is the right ecosystem when it comes to the different players. The combination of private and public sector, the fact that the Minister of Transport was here today to back this project. We are here from the automotive industry to support. What is important, according to me, is to make that project sustainable in time, and to link this school to the companies, to the transport players, to the construction players is a must. And we will help through our distributor here to keep regular connection between the school and this place.
Sweden decided to support this program because we already had a very successful cooperation with more or less the same partners in Hedkova, a mechanics program. It was a logical extension to continue that with a driver's school as well.
And that's why we can lean back on that as a good experience and move towards this support now for training of drivers. And we hope that that will also be sustainable and be developed in such a way that also goes beyond Salam, and that there can be cooperation between other programs for development of drivers, the one that we support, the World Food Program with the Ministry of Transport, and other programs for building capacity in the logistics sector.
It is important that from a pilot case, you are scaling up then at the national level. So you are able to have something practical that is creating skilled workers, skilled drivers, is creating jobs to young people particularly, and then is also creating specialized training curricula that are recognized at the international level. This project has also looked at women, young women empowerment in a sector that usually you think that is a man-driven world, but specific activities have also been conducted and developed to accommodate a full participation of women in this sector.
This is the end of chapter 1 and the beginning of another chapter in this project implementation. And I would like to thank all partners who have been with us in this endeavor. Swedish government SEDA, Federal Transport Authority, UNIDO, Volvo Group, and Salam Children Village.